readings for you. They are paid readings. Okay, there we are. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, knickers. Hello, Iman, my lovely. Totally bugged this up, so let me just... Here we are. Right, let me get these in. Right, no house, legal, blah, 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 blah. Hello, Neela again. Hello, Vinka. Right, let me get these in. It's not free, my lovely. It's paid readings only. I'm sure you can find, there are other readers that are doing free readings at the moment. Okay. I think we are ready to go. I'm going to sort out these cards as nobody's paid for one yet, so. What do they call it? ASMR or something? When you're just watching something that's therapeutic or something? Probably totally got the wrong meaning of it. Okay, I am me. 3. Just put them back. What's SP's initials? IME, what's your SP's initial, my lovely? Okay. Okay, straight away seeing this card, he's yours. Okay, so he's energetically telling you that I'm yours. Excuse me. And I just saw the King of Cups then, but I moved too fast. So he loves you. Okay, he's yours. He loves you. So again, look at where your thoughts are, the meaning you're giving to things, what you're assuming. Is it lining up with what you want? Yes, you know, making sure that you as well, this is you, he's saying, okay, he's asking you to make sure that you're choosing the easy path rather than the hard path. Okay, this path is going through the mountains. Okay, it's treacherous, it's going to take you longer, or going through the flat sunny plains. Okay. Reminding you that you're the magician. So what you're doing, make sure, again, you're creating how others appear in your world based on your thoughts and assumptions. Okay, so continue to do what you want, what you're doing in the right way. Okay, are you going to make it easy or hard? He's telling you, because I'm yours. I'm yours. Okay, but I can't come in or show up as the version you want me to until you have written that script for him. And in the Instagram live I did tonight, okay, I gave a load of SP affirmations. Go back, listen to that live and write them down. Write down ones that make you feel good, or in the way that you would speak to yourself, or if you were telling a friend about it. Okay, yeah, wanting to meet up with you here, wanting to be with you here. So again, not making sure that your thoughts don't come in and keep things stuck here. Yeah, I thought I saw your name in there. So yes, go back. I gave loads of SP affirmations in there. So really look at where your thoughts are, because he's wanting to come in here. Okay, so you really need to make sure that you're not wavering in your thoughts to the old story and unwanted versions, and then to the new, and then to the old. Looking at 3D, checking 3D. Okay. Yes. And again, we got Goddess, seeing yourself as you want to be seen, finding that peace within you, being strong and confident. You're the magician. Okay, you're the magician. The outside and people in it are the mirror, the magician and the mirror. He is definitely thinking about you here. but I'm going to carry on with some others. Yeah, again, it's going to happen in an unexpected way. So we're not looking, we're not checking phones, we're not looking at social media, we're not looking at the 3D. It's the how and the when's not your job. And I talked about that in the Instagram. Letting go of any thoughts that are like, he deceived me. What if this spirit, okay, spirit is saying two things. Any thoughts that you've got lined up with what's happened, or did he do this, or I know he did, or whatever, okay, or is he? And also, don't think that you're lying to yourself. When you're affirming or you're imagining what you do want, you're not lying to yourself. That is the true creation. Okay, that is true. It's the 3D that's a lie, because it's your old thoughts, spirit is saying. So look at, you know, if you're listening to friends or whatever and they're saying, oh, just give up on him or whatever. Okay, no, you're only giving up on yourself. It's never about your SP or the job you want or the car you want or whatever. Okay, it's always about you and your thoughts and your assumptions and the meaning you're giving to things. Again, make sure that the meaning is benefiting you and not hindering you. Yeah, because, you know, you're still seeing him as not coming forward here. He's still hold away from me here. Okay, so he's wanting to come through. He's thinking about you. He's telling you that you're the one causing the stalemate situation, not him. So again, everything that I said in that live, listen to it, because I gave lots of tips in there as well about checking 3D and meanings you're giving to things, etc., etc. Let's just have one final one for you from Spirit. Blossoming. Yes, this is about you blossoming for you. Okay, it's you blossoming on your life's journey so that you can sustain and maintain relationships that you want, to have whatever you want. Okay, because you're blossoming and you're growing. Right. So yes, my lovely, go and check out the Instagram. Okay, everything that you've put in that message, Iman, is what I've explained on YouTube. Instagram, sorry, I'm on YouTube now. So again, go back to the last live I did, and for you, IME as well, the last one I did and the one I did today. Okay, and everything is about you. Stop looking at SP, in your case IME, and again, you know exactly what the the scenario I gave in there as well about getting lots of readings is, you know, listen to tonight's live. Which deck did you say? Pink. I could not listen to the whole live. No, but you can watch it when you can. Yeah, he's telling you straight away in his energy, look, stay on in your power. Stay balanced in your thoughts and your emotions. Okay, so stay in your power, which is what I talk about in that Instagram, and staying in balanced in your thoughts and emotions, because it's not about them. They are only ever reflecting you back to you. The meaning you're giving to things, the meaning, the wavering, everything that I say in that Instagram, it's all coming from you. You know, again, you know, the simple thing of create your futures channel. Okay, all of the success stories, just let it, you know, alone on their channel, let alone all the other channels where where you're seeing success stories. It's not that they're luckier than you. It's not that they're better at doing it than you and it's not working for you. It's because they are persisting, they are ignoring 3D, and they are only focusing on what they do want and not on what they don't want. So again, that's working on your self-concept, because I know, having worked on my self-concept, and Wendy Ann for one, she knows she's number one. I know I'm first best. I know I'm number one. Okay, I'm not looking for approval from anybody. I don't care. Okay, this is how I am, and others will, because that's how I see myself, as being respected and valued and loved. Okay, that's what I'm continually seeing back. So again, Spirit is saying here, even before I've got the cards out. So for your example, what they're picking me up to point this out. So where you're saying, I admit not being my best self around him. They're saying, so if you're supposed to be living in your wish fulfilled, that you are a couple, how would you be acting if you were a couple? You wouldn't be acting in the way you are. So you have to look back at yourself, at the concept you have of yourself, as to why you're acting that way around him. So going back to old assumptions, old beliefs, old thoughts, unwanted stories, okay, and looking at that, they're saying, stay in balance, staying on your throne in your power. You're not giving your power away to him, they're saying. Yeah, so look at this queen here, the Queen of Swords. She cuts out. You're wiser now, they're saying. Okay, you know of the law. Cut out those thoughts that are not serving you. Stay there. In your power. So again, as I've said before, when you get tarot readings that are telling you the opposite of what you want, you can change that. Whenever I do a tarot reading for any of my clients, I always say a reading is not set in stone. You can change it by shifting your energy and your thoughts. But in the current energy that you're in, this is what you're going to get. So that's what the reader has picked up on. Okay, in your current assumptions, this is why he's rejecting you, because they're your thoughts. Okay, the Two of Cups. You can have your beautiful relationship with me, he's saying. I love you. You love me. But where's your energy going? It should be this heart-loving energy, as if you're already a couple. So again, in the Instagram live, I have given a whole load of affirmations about how you should be thinking of your SP and the relationship. Okay, it's your choice which emotion, which cup of emotions you choose. Negative, positive, good, bad, beautiful, ugly thoughts. Okay, where are your thoughts? It's your choice. Yeah, here. Focus on what you want, because you're the only one trapping yourself in this garden. You're the one putting limitations on yourself. So again, what I said in Instagram. and Spirit again is saying about when I said in there about readings and how it used to be before YouTube and when you could have access to loads of readings. Okay, listen to that, because they're saying, look what you've just done. That is not, because they're saying, we've told you all the way along that he's yours if you want him. You're the one causing the time delay and not getting what you want. If you'd have listened to that first reading and gone away saying, yep, psychic told me he's mine, okay, then you would have had him by now, they're saying. So again, go and look at that Instagram after this, or when you have time later. Yeah, you know, have fun with this in your thoughts, having fun, seeing yourself having fun. Okay, him asking you out on dates or you doing things together. You don't need his permission. You are imagining it and as if it's already done, and he will have to confirm that back to you. So extend your light-hearted energy to others. So again, seeing yourself coming from that heart energy, that loving energy, that we are a loving couple. Of course he loves me and only me. Of course he wants me and only me, etc., etc., etc. Okay, having fun when you're around him. You know, if you're giving off that energy of being like a rabbit caught in the headlights or whatever, then what's alluring about that? What's attractive about that, Spirit saying? That's repelling energy, not attracting energy. So look at the energy you're having, okay? You're not trying to impress anybody. You don't need validation and approval from anybody. You validate and you approve of yourself. Okay, so when he's around, you just be a man. Okay, you're not trying to put on anything to try and woo him. Okay, you are, just be your normal natural self and just affirm to yourself, I'm always loved. However, you know, for who I am and as I am. Because I'm irresistible. I'm beautiful. You know, as you're going past him and he's, even if he's not looking at you, then just say to yourself, oh my God, he's just so in love with me. He can't take his eyes off me. Because if you're assuming that, then that's what he'll start doing. May not be that day, okay, but it will become the norm. You're wavering. Spirit's saying you're wavering too much. You're not focusing on what you want. You're keeping yourself stuck. You're not being balanced here. Yeah, the attraction is very much there. Okay, the attraction is there. So just start aligning your thoughts. Okay, just aligning your thoughts. He's attracted to you. He may, you know, just, you know, start flirting as well. So shift your energy. Go and listen to that Instagram, my lovely. Take down some notes from it and last week's, and just stop wavering. You're only causing your own time delay. Stop thinking it's about him. What do you want him to be thinking? What do you want him to be feeling? What do you want his intentions to be? It's your story. It's your personal reality, Spirit is saying. True love, yes, okay. Even if you just took that every time you see him, yeah, this is true love. He's never known a love like this before. Again, stay balanced. Okay, both of these cards, they've got their eyes closed. They are only going within. Okay, as within, so without. Whatever you desire, believe you have received it, and you will. But if you keep looking at 3D and you keep wondering when it's going to work, when he's going to change, you're causing a time delay. Again, from what you said, look at what you've put in the message. Well, yeah. So the points where you put, you know, that my SP has, you know, what you felt hurt from. I don't want to read it out because it's personal for you. So where you've put that you felt hurt from what you heard, that's where we need the negatives and the old story to show us where we're still in that old story and reactive. Okay, so that's where you need to write down, right, oh, they said he's blah and he's blah. So then what I do is no, that's not true, because he loves me and only me. Of course he's blah, of course he's doing this. Okay, so that's what you have to write down and flip it to what you do want. All it's doing, all those readings are doing, is pinpointing your worst fears and your thoughts and assumptions. So that's where, okay, if I'm hearing this reflected back, this is the story I'm still dominantly in, and this is how I'm acting around him, and this is my thoughts about it, and him and me. Okay, you really need to be honest with yourself and start weeding it out. Give meanings that are benefiting you, not hindering you. Okay, Luna, my lovely, what is your question and which deck do you want, my lovely? I've just seen a video pop up from Create Your Future that is your specific person will conform. Okay, it's by Arnie. She did it 8 hours ago, so go and watch that as well. Right, Luna, pink deck, spirit messages on what's coming in for Terry and I. Okay, Alexandria, I'll look in a minute. Okay. Yes, Cece. Right, okay. So every shuffle that I did, I was asking what's next between you and Terry. Okay, but again, it's not up to, nothing is, your thoughts and the meaning you're giving to things is what's creating. So Spirit is saying, what do you want to see happen next? Okay, there's nobody putting limitations on yourself except you. So they're saying, you know, you can have your favorable outcome, you can have what you want, but there's nobody in the room. So if you're not showing up for yourself, then how can others? You're the magic wand. It's your energy that is like the magic wand, which is your thoughts and your feelings and the meaning you're giving to things and the story you have in place. You're creating your reality and how others can form in it. Okay, if you're wanting him to come forward and tell you how he feels about you, he can't do it for you. It's your imagination that is believing in what you want. So if you've got Instagram, then I did a live tonight on Instagram with a whole load of affirmations in there about you and your SP. If not, I read out a load of them either yesterday or in the day before's live or the day before that. Okay, in the last 2 lives that I've done, I've given loads of affirmations on SP. I've got the Get Them Back playlist as well. Okay, Spirit is saying it's your imagination that creates, not others. Okay. Spirit taught me this as well. And I have changed my life and how people treat me and how people who were awful in my life are now treating me how I want them to treat me without saying a word to them. I changed the story in my mind. We're not changing anybody else. We're not changing the 3D or fixing it. We are changing within. It gets pushed out and reflected back. If you're anxious and worrying, okay, Spirit is saying that's why you're not seeing any changes or the changes you want or hot and cold behavior or nothing at all. Okay, so you have to feel like you've hit the jackpot. If you were a loving couple or you were in constant communication and being showered with love from him, how would you be feeling? What would you be doing? What would you be thinking? What would you be hearing? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So you're walking by faith, not by sight. If you're looking at it and getting anxious, saying, well, when I see it, I'll believe it, then you're causing more waiting. It's, I believe it I will see it. You're creating it within. Then he will journey back to you, okay? But at the moment, you know, we're all more resilient than we think we are. But if you're going around carrying a bag of weeds on your back, the old story causing pressure and making you feel anxious, you have to do your weeding. Okay, weeding out the thoughts and the meanings and the assumptions and the opinions that you have about yourself, about him, about love, about relationships. Go and have a good look at why you're still looking outside yourself. What do you want him to be thinking? What do you want him to be feeling? What do you want him to be doing in your story? You're writing your script. And as I said, if you go to the Create Your Future channel, type in Create Your Future, go to their videos. I can see one that's popped up. I can see it in the live here. Your specific person will conform. Arnie's done it, okay? So go and listen to that. Because I know that on Create Your Future, they teach the law, okay? It's a law, just like the law of gravity. It's always working. You don't see people floating off the sidewalk and you going, oh, shame. Law of gravity didn't work for them. They didn't believe in it. Or it didn't work for them. It's always working. Okay, whatever you focus on, if you're focusing on the problem or the lack of it, you're causing a time delay. You're going to get more things to prove that you're not getting what you want. When you focus within on the outcome you want as if you've already got it, or you know it's going to happen, it has to happen. It's a law. So with this card, which wolf are you feeding? We all have two wolves inside us, if you like the negative and the positive. Okay, there's always going to be the negative and the positive, but it's the one you're feeding the most. Okay, the one you're feeding the most is the one that's going to thrive. You'll never get rid of them both. Okay, it's the one you're giving more focus and energy to that you're going to keep, is going to be the dominant one that you're going to see reflected back. And they're saying if you can shift your energy, then yes, of course he'll message you. He has no choice. Okay, if you're assuming that you contact each other every single day, that he's in love with you and only you, wants only you, then he will come back in. So what do you want to happen next is up to you. Spirit is reminding you, you've got the wand. Okay, it might not happen. Your assumptions and your new thoughts may not project tomorrow or the week after or whatever, but it will come in if you stay dominantly feeding the wolf that is lined up with what you want. You know, again, that lady who came into the chat a couple of months ago, who had been like you all, you know, getting readings, you know, I'm in no contact, I've been in no contact for 2 years, you know, and then she popped into the chat and said, you know, SP's back, we're moving in together. And when I said, brilliant, you know, what did you do? She said, I finally stopped looking at the 3D. I totally ignored the 3D and lived only in my imagination that the two of us were living happily and blissfully together. And because that was her assumption, he had to show up doing that, okay? He had to conform to that. So that's what she did, okay? And she worked on her self-concept as well, okay? Things like, you know, I am first best, I am number one, I'm always chosen. Of course, you know, I always have happy relationships. Men always want to be with me and commit to me, those that I'm interested in or want, okay? So change your assumptions because what you focus on grows. If you're focusing on the problem, you're keeping the problem in place. Just don't figure out the how and the when. What you want is already created. You just look at the outcome as if you've already got it. Sorry, I'm just reading one here. Okay, so everything that you're doing here as well, I'm just sort of looking at what you put here, Alexandria. You know, for me, I know that you know, where you said I wanted to go for lunch and he said he could not because he had to work. If you are willing to accept that, then you can. But for me, you know, if I wanted to go for lunch, it's my reality. So I would have affirmed, you know, in my head, I would have said to him, yeah, that's fine. Okay, you carry on working. But in my head, I'd have been like, oh, you know, we went for a lovely lunch, etc., etc. I've done it, you know, so many times with people where I've wanted something. Even in my Instagram live, I gave an example. Okay, even if it doesn't work that day, then the next time it will. Um, Also, I keep focusing on him. When you're saying that, hopefully you're saying that I keep focusing on him rather than the third party, etc., etc. Okay, but also it's not about him. It's never about the your SP. It's about you. So Alexandria, if you've got Instagram, please go to my Instagram that I did tonight as well. Okay. Yes, that's what I thought you meant. Again, yes, you're focusing on the two of you being together as well here. Again, just affirm, you know, again, you're trying to put it into supper tonight or this weekend. No, you're just, you know, he loves having dinner with me. He loves having meals with me. We're always eating together. Okay, don't try and logically think, oh, it's going to be supper tonight or the weekend or whatever. If your general assumption is that he loves, the two of you love having dinner together, he enjoys your company, then it's going to be the norm that he's having every meal with you. Okay, go more broader with it, but not trying to logically solve it to because it might not, you know, you might be disappointed that it's not tonight or the weekend, and then you're going to be demotivated. But if you're affirming that, you know, he loves having meals with you, he loves coming home and have dinner with you, breakfast with you, whatever, okay, then that will become the norm. No, 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 no. Alexandra, have you got Instagram? Then go and find me on Instagram. Right, okay. Then look at tonight's live. I did, because I tell a story about coffee and breakfast. Okay, I didn't say a word. You don't say a word. You do it in your head. It's not about them, it's you. So which deck do you want, my lovely? Can you just pass me a Gaviscon, please? Thank you. Hang on a minute, because she'll want to come back in for her biscuits and her baby. Are you going to bed in a minute? I'll give you this crap.
Mike, come on.
Go on then. Come with Daddy.
Come
Yes,
on.
Daddy's got your biscuits.
Here.
Go on. Out.
Go for a win.
Right. Sorry, I've got a bit of heartburn there, and the dog's going out as well because it's bedtime. Also noticed yesterday he got jealous when a guy at the coffee shop wanted to eat my food, and I bought him some pasta. Notices like, is that what you bought him? Good, good, good. Okay. Okay. Yes, exactly. We're not focusing on anybody else who isn't in your movie, okay? So he's saying here that he is sort of worrying about the financial side of things and also his emotions at the moment. So there could be like, you know, because business isn't sort of up and running to where you both had wanted it to be at the moment, if you like, or at this stage, then he might be in the back of his mind thinking, how are we going to afford this or do this or whatever? Okay. Or, you know, I'm always getting it off Alexandria or whatever. There's something with money here that he's focusing on here, and the home. But again, we don't give it a negative meaning. Okay, we're perfectly fine. Good, good, good. You've had that big conversation, and he seemed stressed because I have put more. Yes, so he is, you know, feeling stressed about that. But again, it's saying, you know, he will feel more secure when, you know, you reveal to him your thoughts. You're the Queen of Swords, cutting out the swords are your thoughts. And when you listen to the Instagram, you will understand what I'm saying here. Okay, nothing has a meaning till you give it a meaning. So in your head, you know, he's not stressed. We're making loads of money. Okay, our business is thriving. You have to believe it before you see it. Not when I see it, I'll believe it. So change your assumption there as well. Okay, be strong. You're on this pathway. Okay, for your relationship to go to a higher level. Okay, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment here. Okay, so you be strong, be confident. It's all about having the confidence. And when you listen to the Instagram tonight, I give loads of things lately where I've just know that's how it is. And I see it reflected back really quick. We're not trying to deceive ourselves. We're not looking at him as deceiving you or anything. Okay, we're not listening to anybody else. We are giving it to ourselves within. As within, so without. Whatever you desire, believe you have received it, and you will. Okay, giving yourself that pleasure. Okay, you're not looking for the two of you to be a couple. You already are a couple. And things will happen in an unexpected way. Okay? Things will happen in a way that you cannot logically solve. So don't try and fix it. We're not fixing 3D. We're not changing anybody. We're changing everything within us. As within, so without. So be strong. Have the confidence. Have the confidence. Okay, do you want to go for dinner or lunch? No, I've got to go somewhere else. Oh, okay then. But in your mind, oh my God, you know, we had an amazing lunch, or we're so excited about having dinner together or whatever. Okay, you don't, it's your world. The meanings that you give to things is what you're going to see. Your things that you assume are what's going to happen. So be strong, have the confidence here. This is a journey for you to sustain and maintain whatever you want in your life and to get whatever you want in your life. Instead of going through life consciously asleep, you're now consciously awake. Oh, I'm creating my reality and how people are treating me or showing up. Okay. Yes, because your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, it's not about him. I cannot stress this to all of you. Okay, it's not about your SP or the money you want or the job you want. It's how you're seeing yourself in your movie. How do you want him to be thinking? How do you want him to be feeling? What do you want him to be doing? What do you want to be hearing from his mouth? How do you want him to be treating you? If you're looking still to has he changed, you are not in the wish fulfilled. You're still looking outside of yourself for proof. Okay? Good, good, good. And again, I can't create your future. I've told you all about that channel as well. Your specific person will conform. Okay, so Arnie did it 8 hours ago. Go into their videos and watch that, and listen to the Instagram as well, because I gave loads of affirmations in there. Again, Spirit is saying we don't logically try and think. We're not fixing anything outside of us. We're not changing people. We're changing your assumptions of how you see yourself, how you see the relationship, okay, and how he is treating you. She doesn't exist. Okay. So again, I gave an affirmation about that as well. Not that she doesn't exist. I mean, an affirmation in there as well. Yes, CC, sorry. I donated, yes you did. And can you see my text? That one that is, I donated, yes. So what is your question, CC, and which deck do you want, my lovely? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? And then Jessica, you're after, my lovely. Okay, what's your question? And who is he? An initial or star sign for him, please. F. Okay, are you in contact or no contact? Because this is him wanting to give you love, give you something that makes you feel more secure. Okay, wanting to give you here. Whereas before he hasn't really given you much, okay, or anything, as the field is empty. Okay, now he's wanting to come forward and give you what you're wanting. Yeah, a new start, a new beginning. Okay. I just broke up with him 3 hours ago and blocked him. Well, he wants to be in your life. Okay, look at this dark cloud that you've got here. He wants things to be fine between you here. So how's he feeling about you? He wants to be with you. Were you getting that from him? He obviously did something to piss you off. So you have to look at your assumptions and your meaning you have been giving to your relationship or how you see him. Okay, so for instance, if you've been going along in your relationship going, that's it, he always cheats on me, or he just won't commit to me, or he hardly bothers with me, then if that's the meaning you're giving, that's what you're going to see back. Yeah, you know, he wants you to be together. He thinks the world of you here. So really look at the meaning you've been given and the things you've been assuming and the things you've been calling him in your head. Okay, because as far as he's concerned, he wants to be with you. Yeah, you know, he wants to give you everything here. So that's how he feels about it. So you have to look at your assumptions and the story that you had about it. So again, here, this is your heart chakra, which is healing from the old story, the unwanted things you want, but also giving loving energy. Okay, loving energy attracts what you want. Okay, resentment, anger, frustration just keeps things away from you here. Yeah, you know, two things with this spirit is saying is, you know, if you just go forward saying, having the assumption, oh, he'll be back, then he's going to come back anyway. But if you, what are you expecting from him? Spirit is saying, what are you expecting from him? You're writing the movie script and the characters in it. So are you wanting him to be more loving? Are you wanting him to commit to you? Then he loves me and only me. He wants me and only me. He wants to be in a committed relationship with me. Okay, he's totally devoted and committed to me. Why? Because I'm worth it. I deserve it. I'm irresistible. I'm irreplaceable. I'm beautiful. He's never known a love like anything like ours before. Okay, what are you expecting? Because whatever you're wanting, align your thoughts and your assumptions and the meaning you're giving to things to line up with what you want. Because what you focus on grows. Your thoughts and your feelings are living things, if you like. So if you're thinking he's an arse, he will be an arse. If you're thinking he doesn't want to commit to you because he's told you a million times that he's not going to commit to you, you can change that, okay? You don't need to have a conversation with him about it. You just assume in your thoughts that he's happy to commit to you. He's totally devoted and committed to me. Yeah, the chemistry, strong magnetic attraction between you here. The chemistry is there. He wants to be with you. He thinks the world of you. Oh, I hate this card when it comes out because it can be multiple things. It can be how you have grown up seeing your father or men in your life. It can be how you've seen other relatives' relationships. It can be that he is a father already. Okay, it can be that you want him to be like your father if your father is loving and attentive and been with your mother for all their relationship. Okay, it could be a number of things. Okay, it may be that he wants to be father of your children. Take it as it resonates. So Spirit is saying only have thoughts that are fruitful. Okay, this fresh fruit is attracting the birds and the bees. If it was all rotten, it would be repelling the birds and the bees. So your thoughts are what attracts to you what you want or what you don't want, based on where your thoughts are and the meaning you're giving to things. He doesn't want to be with me, or he's an arse, but then that's what you're going to keep seeing. What you focus on grows. If you say, oh, he's amazing, he's perfect, we're a perfect match, he's only committed to me, then he will conform to that. But how does he feel about you? He loves you and wants you. You're not seeing it. Spirit saying this could be the one. Okay, you've already met the person you want. So he's the one that you can have if you want him. If you don't, carry on blocking his ass and move on, my lovely. If you want him, change the story inside of you to match what you want to be seeing on the outside, because everything is a reflection. Okay, Jessica, and then Crystal. Okay, Crystal, you're after Jessica. So advice for November. Which pile do you want, Jessica? Four. Straight off the bat, victory and success. Okay, it can be in any area, as we're just doing November, but victory and success. Now, it might be saying that you're going to get that, or it might be saying, let's see what comes out with it, because it might be saying if you want that, then this is what you have to do. But you're pretty good at how you've shifted your thoughts anyway, and the meaning you're giving to things. Yeah, it could be victory and success over money, okay, or being kept out in the dark, you know, out in the cold. So there's some kind of shift, victory coming in November anyway. Yeah, stay on your mental diet, okay? Watch those thoughts. Yeah, okay. We don't want stalemate situations. Okay, with thoughts, again, we want things to be creative and beneficial. You are the magician. So, Spirit is saying you can have your victory and success. Make sure that you are on your mental diet, that you are being creative in your thoughts and the meaning you're giving, not causing stalemate situations or cutting off noses to a spiked face. Okay. Yeah, King of Cups. This for me is somebody who loves you. Okay, so it could be about him, making sure that your thoughts are staying aligned with what you do want. Good, good, good. Yeah, coming towards you here. Good, good, good. So definitely as well in the Instagram, Jess, go and listen to some of the SP affirmations I gave and write out ones that really keep you as CEO. Okay. You know, he loves me. He's coming towards me here. Having victory and success. You know, and you saying about him following your Instagram as well, you know, that means that your thoughts about him wanting you is working because he's, you know, he's thinking about you. Yeah, just be aware of where your emotions are going. Like you said, you're not going to let it trigger you. You're not going to obsess over it as well. Okay, so just make sure that your emotions are in check. You're the one you're the CEO, as you put it. Okay, you're driving the chariot. It's your choice. Yin and yang. Okay, and I mentioned that at the very beginning of the Instagram live, so bear that in mind when you listen back. I think you were there at the beginning anyway, so you probably heard that bit. Yeah, we're not looking for it. We've already given it to ourselves. Okay, so we're not looking and waiting. Where is it? I've been good. You've already given what you want to yourself. There's no lack. Everything you want is already there. Let's just put, yeah, staying in your wish fulfilled. The Magician, the Mirror, it always comes out. Okay, those of you that have had readings and Spirit is trying to tell you that it's your assumptions, your thoughts, your meaning you're giving to things that's creating, is because you're the magician and the outside is the mirror. Okay, so again here, you're the magician. And for others as well, the reason is because this magician has got everything. He's got the cups, which is emotions. He's in charge of his emotions. He's got the sword, his thoughts. He's got the pentacles, his security, financial and emotional. Okay, he's got the wand for what he desires. You are in full control of your personal reality. Again, you know, knowing that it's expecting it. Okay, you're expecting it to collect it. Okay, it's coming. Just be aligned. Of course, it's a done deal. Of course, I always get everything I want. Message as well here. Not just him, you know, anything that you're wanting news about or how you're wanting things to be. See it as already done. Give it to yourself within first and walk in that faith. Yeah, time has come to clear your energy. So making sure that you're releasing any expectations, Spirit is saying in this case, okay? Any expectations. So we're clearing your energy from anything that's not lining up with what you want. What are you expecting? Because that's what you're going to see. Yeah, don't want to go back into that mental prison, okay? Thoughts that are not serving you and starving you of what you want here. You're writing your story. Okay, you're wiser now, you're writing your story here. So one of these. Okay, and again, only giving to yourself what is going to make you happy. Okay, I'm important, my happiness is important. This is what, giving it in your imagination, it's already done. Okay, seeking that pleasure there. As within, so without. And you're doing really well, Jess, anyway, like you said in that email that you sent me, because you are noticing your thoughts now, and you're seeing how things are shifting really quick for you as well. So keep going. Okay, Crystal, my lovely, what is your question? And which deck do you want, my lovely? This is deck 4 that I've got in my hand, that I'm just putting back the cards in. Yeah, remember, Jess, when you see that prison card, it's just to remind you that you're only trapping yourself. Okay. I think, as Neville said as well, you can be in a prison cell, but your imagination could be back at home. Okay, in your imagination, all things exist. There are no limits. Brr. Getting cold here. Okay, and which deck do you want, my lovely? Out of these, sorry, 1 to 5. Crystal, which deck do you want, my lovely? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Yes, I can see your question. I'm asking you which deck you want me to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, my lovely. Number 1. Okay, now how it reads, will me and Jay, Taurus, will be the right connection for us in the future? Do you mean is Jay the one for you in the future? Hello, Alexis, my lovely. Okay, now I only go 12 months, okay, because the reason why, and Spirit will only let me go within the next 12 months, okay, is because the future depends on you. A lot of people get married thinking that they're going to be together and it ends in divorce. Okay, so how long's a piece of string is what they usually say to me. Okay, so I will only give guidance for the next sort of 12 months, if you like. Sorry, which deck did you say? 1. They're also saying, they're telling me to enhance on that. Okay, your thoughts are changing all the time. Okay, you might in 6 months' time decide he's super boring and you don't want anything to do with him. So you've changed the projection. Okay, a reading is never set in stone. They're only going to give general advice. In your current energy, this is the likely outcome of it. Okay, in 6 months' time or a month's time or a week's time, you might have totally different thoughts. Nah, I don't want him, I want somebody else. Or whatever. Okay, I don't feel that way. So you've changed the outcome. That's why it's never future. Alexis, this is paid readings only, my lovely. Sorry, I haven't got my moderator in here, so I haven't been able to post anything myself. Mm-hmm. No, Trisha, this is the last one at the moment. There's nobody after Crystal. Okay, are you in contact at the moment, Crystal? Crystal, are you already in contact or in no contact? You're in contact with him. Okay. So, bearing in mind what Spirit was saying to you before I pulled the cards, okay, because I'm channeling them. They're showing you pictures. The cards are pictures, okay. So, they're telling you to be patient and to keep balanced, okay. Like this card here, balanced in your thoughts and your feelings, okay, being balanced, being patient. We're not going to rush things, we're not going to think the worst, okay, just stay balanced in your thoughts, okay, because your thoughts are tending to go towards negatives rather than positives, or they will do, okay. You might be feeling pretty good at the moment. If you're feeling pretty good, then that's fine, but you might start reacting and thinking, giving meaning to things and assuming the worst, okay, and all you're doing is pinning yourself down from getting what you want. So they're saying, in order to get your victory and success, watch your thoughts. Swords are your thoughts, your mental energy, okay, what you're thinking and the meaning you're giving to things and assuming here. Because they're saying, again, here, look at you sort of caught up in your emotions, pouring your emotions away when the Two of Cups are behind you. Okay, they're supposed to be behind you somewhere on here, but they're not on this card. Usually it's the Three Cups spelt and the Two Cups behind you. So focusing on loving energy, what you do want in this relationship. Okay, not, oh, he said this and he doesn't want to be with me, or he's saying he wants to be with me but then he's doing something different, okay, whatever, okay. Nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. Spirit's reminding you here, you're the one riding around, your happiness is in your hands, you're the one riding around with your magic wand. So fight off the thoughts, swords, thoughts, fight them off, the thoughts that are not benefiting you, okay, and are hindering what you want. And if you're looking and waiting for him and feeling fed up that it's all about him, okay, Spirit is saying you're going to get hot and cold behavior from him. So focus on him. Oh, he loves me and only me, or he wants to be with me and only wants me. We're a happy couple together, okay, we've got a beautiful future together, or whatever, because he does, you know, have feelings for you here, and it could go further, but not if you self-sabotage, okay. Separation here, and we don't want that. Now here, mature woman, you might be older than him, you might act more mature than him, there may be a mother who is interfering or will come in and interfere, okay. So be careful of this, because this could cause separation. So either, you know, you might be thinking, oh, I'm more mature than him, or I'm older than him, there's an age difference, or, oh, he's always doing what his mum tells him, or my mum's telling me that he's no good for me, or whatever, okay. Because whatever this is, could lead to separation and him withdrawing from you here. So take action in your thoughts and the meaning you're giving to things about what you do want to be seeing and not what you don't, because what you focus on grows. So there is potential for this. Don't self-sabotage it. You're the one riding around with your magic wand. It's up to you what you want, okay? So fight off those negative thoughts. Stay balanced in your thoughts and feelings here. You're the one with the power. Yes, Stormy. Spirit says you're welcome, Crystal. Okay, Trisha, my lovely, what is your question and which deck do you want? Okie doke. And remember, the future is up to you. Spirit is reminding you of that straight away. But they will give you some guidance for the current energy you're in. And I will choose. Let's go with this deck. Do you, which, have you got a deck that you want me to use, or are you happy for me to go with that deck? Okay. They're drawing me to this one. Okay. Let's look at the you and the Leo first. Oh, straight out the Lovers. So that's good. Okay, so there's obviously a pretty strong connection between the two of you, or he sees you as very, you know, he loves you or likes you a lot. If it's new, nobody likes to say the L word straight away. He might have already done. Okay, hopefully there's no third parties hanging around, but I just feel that he's just, you know, enjoys your company, going out, you know, doing things together here. He's very truthful, So when I see this card, for me, it's like he speaks his truth. So I don't have any worries about him, should I say. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Unexpected. So let things, again, the how and the when about things. We don't focus on that. Spirit is saying let it happen, because the one that fell on the floor is time. So we're not looking at the time. Okay. We're seeing the end of what you want. Oh, you know, if you want to be in a relationship with him, he loves me and only me. He wants to be with me and only me. He only has eyes for me, etc. Yeah, don't start making this hard work again, they're saying. Yes, remember, you're attracting what you want towards you by being attractive. I'm irresistible. I'm beautiful. I am loved. I love myself. Okay, etc., etc. So pay attention to the red flags. Spirit is saying we pay attention to the old story that might creep in, meaning we're giving to things, assumptions we're giving to things, okay? How we're reacting to things. So let's look at any other messages. So anything else for Trisha, please? Yeah, again, we're not looking for things, okay, as well. We're not looking outside of ourselves for when the outside, when things change in the outside, I'll be happy. No, you're giving it the happiness to yourself within, and others will join you. Again, you sorry, on here, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, enjoying your time, knowing that you're good enough and worth it. Okay, even if you do affirm, oh, you know, of course he loves me. Why? Because he loves only me, because I'm worth it and I deserve it. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to start self-sabotaging here when the key to what you think is the locked door, shutting yourself out in the cold, is right there. You can let yourself in. Okay, so really sort of warning you here, or reminding you, should I say, that we're not going to start and self-sabotage another relationship. So how you're seeing yourself, reminding yourself to do your self-concept, your self-love, okay, how you want him to be, how you're seeing him. You're only focusing on the version that you want, the outcome that you want. Yeah, not sort of closing yourself off here. Giving out that loving energy to yourself as well. So that he doesn't go away, or you're seeing him as deceitful or whatever here. It's really, all of this is saying, don't start self-sabotaging. Look at the meaning you're giving to things. Look at the assumptions you're creating. Look at how you're reacting to things. In any area, they're saying, any area, not just him. Yeah, having fun, having joy. Okay, everything you desire is yours to have. Again, whatsoever you desire, believe you have received it and you will. Yeah, we're not battling with ourselves. We're not trying to climb over anybody or put anybody down in order to get what we want. I know you wouldn't do that, my lovely, but you know, we're not making it hard work. We haven't got to justify ourselves. We are worth it and we deserve it. Okay, you can have what you want. It's your personal reality. You're the boss of your company. Yeah, so again, you know, what you focus on grows. So what are you thinking in your mind? What are you desiring? What are you wanting? Ignore 3D. We go within. As within, so without. Yeah, again, having fun. Okay, having fun. Again, having fun. Okay, so really making sure that you are enjoying this. You're only giving meaning to things that is bringing you enjoyment instead of hindering you. Yeah, not letting the old thoughts come in, pecking away at you here, doing your head in. So really, really, really having fun. Your thoughts are creating that what's next. Okay, Spirit is saying, and you know that. Okay, yes, look here. They're telling you this here. You're growing those seeds. Your emotional security and financial security is in your hands. Okay, so your victory and success comes from the faith that you have within. Okay, this is so much like the faith card in here where she's pregnant. What's on her tummy? The world. Everything you want is within and it will be born into the 3D. So focusing on yourself as well, being the Empress. You are beautiful. Course, you know, your self-concept work. You know all this. Okay, so these are very relevant here to remind you it's all about you. You're creating it, not SP. You are. He's playing the part you're giving him. Let's just do some of these. Yeah, you know, he thinks a lot about you, okay? He's thinking a lot about you here. He thinks a lot of you, should I say. Another one of these. Yeah, so don't start overthinking things. This is you wishing, okay, or what you want. So focusing on what you want so that the spirit folk, or okay, the universe will bring you what you want. So staying in your wish fulfilled, in other words. Yeah, not starting to plot and plan, okay? Just stay in your wish fulfilled, not trying to control the how and the when here. Not trying to judge his next move or how things are going to be, you know, not trying to fix the 3D or problem solve it. Stay in your wish fulfilled. Don't start overthinking things. Have fun in your imagination. Your imagination is creating here. reminding you it's the reflection. Okay, your 3D is a reflection of everything that's going on within you. So don't start resisting things. Only give meaning to things that are lined up with what you want, that's going to benefit you, and not what you don't. Nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. But he, you know, he's into you, put it that way. He is into you big time. With this card, Trisha, they're again telling you, just make sure, okay, because I know there's sort of, yes, you have worked on things, they're saying, but you've still got a little bit of an attachment to old stories and things that have happened before. So again, watch where all your, you know, align your thoughts as dominantly as you can with what you do want, and not attaching meanings that are not giving you what you want, or not going to give you what you want, or to old stories and old things, okay? Okay, my lovelies. Good, good, good. I am going to call this a day. If there is anybody who is wanting to make a payment for a reading before I go, let me know, because I don't have my moderator in tonight. So if I don't hear anybody say, wait, then I will be going, my lovelies. Again, Trisha, if you've got Instagram, I can't remember if you have or not, then go and listen to the Instagram I did tonight, because I gave loads of SP affirmations there. Also, if you don't, then I don't think the last live I did, but definitely the one before, I did do a load of affirmations in that as well. Okay, Crystal. And thank you, Wendy Ann. Okay. Again, what's your question and which deck do you want, my lovely? Okay, what's your question, sweetheart? Okay. Right. Okay. That's right. I'll carry on. Okay, so again, the changes will be down to you. Okay, you're the one driving the chariot. The decisions are up to you. Okay, with the light and the dark dragon, it's, you know, wherever your thoughts are going, wherever you're driving your thoughts towards, positive or negative, is what you're going to get. Okay, it's in your hands. Your emotional security with this person is in your hands. And they're reminding you here, you know, what you believe in, what your meaning you're giving to things for the commitment or the changes that you have here. Again, this is sort of, again, you might want somebody else. So this particular person, you know, the Libra is going to be blowing hot and cold because your thoughts are with somebody else, or just how you see things. You know, do you want things to grow with him? Celebrations or third parties. Okay, but either way, this is him sort of being like hot and cold here. When that card comes out for me, you know, again, you know, walking away. You might want to walk away from him, or he might want to walk away from you. You're the Queen of Swords. You're the one where your thoughts are how this relationship's going to go. The news you want, or the news that you get, is from your thoughts, thinking here, and what your intuition is telling you. So again, you know, it can be no other way, because the only thing creating your reality is not the people in it. They're just a reflection of you, and it's reminding you here. Other people only reflect what you think about yourself, or think about them, or think about the relationship, think about your job, think about money. Okay, it's your mindset, your thoughts, the meaning you're giving to things. So, what meaning are you going to give to things? Do you want him to be yours? If so, then we don't control the how and the when. We let things come in how we imagine them to be. So let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally, because all you're doing is just being trapped in your own tower, trapped in your own thoughts, trapped in a 3D that you don't want to be in. Okay, all your thoughts today, every thought that you're having dominantly about him or about men or about relationships is what's going to play out. Okay, your outside world is a reflection of your inner world. So the changes are up to you. What changes do you want to make? What are your assumptions? What are your beliefs? Spirit's not going to tell you what's set in stone and what's not, because you're changing your thoughts all the time. We all do. We wake up every morning and that inner chatter starts, and we start talking to ourselves in our heads. We start arguing with other people in our heads, or if you do that, then that's it, we're finished. Or what if they leave me? Or what if I want somebody else? Or what if this? Okay, so you're in control. It's a reflection. So look at the story you've got and your assumptions and meanings that you're giving to things, because that's what you're going to see reflected back. It's your decision, not SP's. It's yours. Your future is in your hands by what you believe in, what your meaning you're giving to things. Okay, you can have him or you can walk away from him. It's your choice. Yes. Let me just link a video for you here. Because I can see it on my thing here. There's two actually. Let me just get this one. So there's this one you can watch that is titled 6 Tips to Manifest Any Specific Person. And this one on your SP will conform. But look at their other, both of these channels. Okay, look at their other videos as well. And you will understand that by changing your thoughts, you change your world and how others treat you and show up for you. There you go. Right then, my lovelies, thank you all so much for any readings that you've had. Remember, you can have the life you want. It's only you limiting yourself with what you're thinking or the story you're telling yourself. Everything that Spirit is telling you through these readings, I have tried and tested myself and changed my life. No, it hasn't been easy, but I've stuck to it and I have changed people through my thoughts, because we're all attached by energy. And there are thousands of books, thousands of lectures, thousands of YouTube videos all saying it as well. Your thoughts create. Right then, my lovelies. Yes, Crystal. Did you want to ask me something, Crystal? I can't see another question from you. I can see, so if I change my thoughts, then I get what I want out of Christopher that I want. Yes, watch those 2 videos to help you to change your thoughts. But I can't see another question. Wendy Ann, can you see a question if you're still there from Crystal? Thank you, Vinka. Again, for you as well, my lovely, go and watch those 2 videos. No, Crystal, can't see it. Try either doing it in bits or rewording it. Sometimes some words are blocked. Okay, but those 2 videos will probably answer what you were going to ask me anyway. Okay, watch them. Watch the other videos on their channel, because they're both geared for changing your thoughts. Okay, and you will see others change in your world. Okay, it's never about them. It's only the focus that you're giving it and the meaning you're giving it. and yourself, how you see yourself. Right then, my lovelies, I am going to go love and light.